Why would you put some stuff like this on Facebook? You're my friend, though, right?
I know.
Can you understand how hurt I am? I almost died 2.5 years ago. Okay? She put me on blast like this. I'm fighting for my life.
What about this $40 for lunch?
She's going around telling coworkers and her family, and they are harassing me. I can't even go into the break room and get a soda.
Lies.
They like, oh, why, how you going to
you.
afford that? I'm like, look, you can't do this right here.
Plaintiffs Michael and Sheila Brown are accusing their former friend of failing to fix their damaged roof. They're suing for $5,000. Defendant Karin Holmes claims the job was done, so she owes nothing.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
I do.
It's case number 146 on the docket, Bowen versus Holmes.
Welcome to you.
Thank you.
The plaintiffs, Mr. and Mrs. Bowen, you are suing your former friend, it says here, for $5,000 for roof repair.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Tell me your side of the story.
Your Honor, I learned the hard way that you never do business with friends or family. Karin and I met about 5 years ago. We were employees at the same call center. We became friends. We occasionally socialized. And we had a situation to where we had a severe wind incident that caused extensive damage to our roof. Now, I've never had any situations before to where I've needed to find a roofer, so I didn't really know which way to turn. I found out that Karin had a roofing company, and because we were friends, dealing with a friend made it a lot more comfortable than just going out into the wild and finding any old roofer. Yeah. So we spoke to Karin. We agreed on a price.
Which was?
$4,350.
To fix your roof, put a new roof?
Replace the roof.
Yes.
Replace the roof.
That's not correct.
That is
we
correct.
didn't agree to no $4,300 to fix the whole roof. The price was $5,000, Your Honor.
She's correct. $5,000 was the total price, but we paid $4,350 up front.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So for $5,000, you fixed the roof.
Right.
Okay.
And at that point, Karin had requested the full $4,300 up front. And that was also another lesson learned, that you should never give all of the money up front. But again, dealing with a friend that I had never had any previous issues with.
And now what happened?
We agreed that it would be a little bit of a delay because they had some other jobs ahead of us.
Yes.
And so we expected to have a new roof. We gave her the money in December, expect to have a new roof in early spring.
I assume in those 3 or 4 months in between, it rained.
So they did a little bit of a patch job for us.
A patch job just so that the water's not coming into your house.
Right.
Got it.
And at that point, the water wasn't coming into our house, so we didn't really have a concern of, well, it might be a couple of months because there was no internal damage.
Which the patchwork was not even included in doing it. We did the patchwork out of our own pocket because the job hadn't even started yet.
But you had our money to do the job.
Is there a
Official date.
contract?
We don't have a signed contract, no.
Okay.
But we do have 5 years of messages back and forth up to March of this year, where she agrees that she owes us the roof and she's going to do the roof. But every time she said she's going to do the roof, there's an excuse of why she can't do it now.
My husband did the job. The job was completed.
The job was not completed. And I have.
Well, either there's a roof on the house or there's not.
Well, there is a roof on the house,
But it's the same
it
one.
is damaged.
It's
And
the same one we had to begin with. It has not been repaired, other than that minor patch job. We have video
Well, first let's take a look at the video, then I want to see
of the
that.
leaks.
Is this video before it was patched?
No, sir.
This is a couple
This
months ago.
video, well,
So the date of this is just...
I took that video approximately 3 to 4 weeks ago.
When was this all started?
2013 is when we gave her the money.
Okay.
2014 is when we expected the repairs to be done.
Okay.
This is a room we don't use very often, and we hadn't gone in there, and we walk in there and find that this has happened.
When do you think the roof was completed?
I'm the owner of the business. My husband is the labor of this whole thing.
Oh.
I'm finding out just 2 weeks ago when these are so-called my friends posted this on Facebook. Now, you're my friends, but you posted this on Facebook. You know my phone number. We're friends, right? But you can't contact me
I
and tell
contacted
me.
you for 5
You cannot
years.
contact me and tell me that your roof is caving in.
Yeah.
Your Honor, what I'm trying to say is that from my knowledge, I'm going to believe my husband that he said he did this. I know that he went over there, and I know for a fact that he did some patchwork, which was not included. I'm not sure that it's not done. I'm taking his word, because he's the laborer. I don't get up there on the roof. I can't get up there on the hammer. I can't do any of that.
But you're the owner of the company.
First of all, Your Honor, I almost died 2.5 years ago. Okay? So I'm not understanding what all this stuff is going on. She put me on blast like this. I'm fighting for my life.
I didn't
I'm
put you
trying
on
to get a
anything.
kidney. And yet still, if she said that the roof wasn't done, why wouldn't you not contact me? Why would you put some stuff like this on Facebook?
Why would you?
We have approximately 5 years of chat transcripts to where
I'll
Karin
take a look at it.
never denies that the roof is owed.
If we've been chatting, then why would you put it on Facebook? It's
And-
the question I'm asking, though.
Your Honor, I did post those videos and I did post photos because we had gotten to a point to where we would contact Karin through Facebook Messenger, which is what you're currently looking at, but it got to the point to where she was no longer responding.
How would you feel? How would you, if I was about to die, how am I gonna respond? Can you tell me that? But you're my friend though, right?
I don't-
Can you understand how hurt I am?
Can you understand how hurt we are that we
Yes,
don't
I
have a
am.
roof?
Yeah, I can understand that. Just like
Okay.
I can understand that how
Karin, I
hurt.
have messaged you for 5 years. 5 years. And every single
You
time...
be on your dying bed. Be on your dying bed and not get any response
I
then,
don't-
okay?
I
know that you're on
understand
your
that.
dying bed, Karin.
And I'm sorry about that.
Okay, these are the text messages that you sent to the defendant. Karin, my roof is leaking again. We either need our roof fixed immediately or we need our money back so we can get someone else to do it. We gave you that money 1.5 years ago. On another day, it's raining in my living room again. Another day, I have rain pouring into my living room. Are you going to continue to give me excuses, or are you going to do something about this? Another day, it is raining inside my house again. So when am I getting my roof? It's raining in my living room again. I either need a roof or my money back by the end of next week, or you absolutely leave me no choice but to sue for the money, etc. Wow.
Because when they reached out to me, Judge,
Yes.
and told me that, I exactly told them, let me get with the ex-husband and find out what was going on. I can assure you that if it's not done, it will be getting done.
Karin,
Okay.
you've assured me for 5 years it's
You're-
going to be done, and you haven't
Okay.
done it.
And she knew what was going on, Your Honor, because you're looking at continual communication.
Okay, so here's here's my question. What you're going through, I get it, is more significant than anything else that's going to go on in the world. So God bless you, and I hope the best outcome for you is possible. Okay? Now all I'm concerned about is they paid money
Yes, sir.
to have their roof fixed, replaced, to stop water from coming in. Whatever the deal was, what your ex-husband did or did not do, the reality is water was coming into their house.
I have photos of mold.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah.
Okay. So obviously, whatever work was done wasn't done appropriately. They're being reasonable in saying, if we paid a substantial amount of money, we ought to have a roof that keeps the water out of the house. They're back to ground zero after $4,300. And so, if I give the judgment for $4,350, you would take that money and get that all fixed.
It won't touch it.
That wouldn't come even
I mean,
close,
that
Your
would
Honor.
be a start.
Where are the receipts that show more damage than the 40?
Well,
A picture doesn't answer something.
Okay.
If you've had damage, I want to see receipts.
we have done absolutely no repairs because we've had this money tied up for the last 5 years.
But so no furniture was ruined where you had to get the new chair or
sir.
something? Okay. All I know so far is you paid $4,350 to her company,
We did.
to the
Correct.
defendant's company, and you don't have the roof.
I don't have a patched roof.
You
let
don't
alone-
have a patch roof that
Correct.
protects that, and therefore I fine for the plaintiff in the sum of $4,350.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We hate that we had to get to this point where we had to sue somebody who had been a friend. We do feel for her and for the illness she's been suffering, and we hate that, and but we had no choice.
I have no ill will towards Karin. I could still be friends with Karin, and this was an unfortunate situation, but we felt like this was the only resolution.
I'm a forgiving person. I'm a God-fearing person. So, I can forgive them because the bottom line is they wanted the roof that they said that we didn't complete, they wanted it done. And I'm okay with that. But lesson learned that you don't do friends like that.
Plaintiff Shaniqua Clemons claims her coworker crashed his car into hers in the company parking lot. She's suing for $1,778. Defendant Kiivis Middlebrooks claims it was all the plaintiff's fault, not his, and he's countersuing for $3,000 for defamation of character.
The testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
It's case 092 on the docket, Clemons versus Middlebrooks.
Welcome to both of you. Ms. Clemons, you're the plaintiff. You are suing the defendant, Mr. Middlebrooks, for $1,778 for car damage. And you, Mr. Middlebrooks, you are countersuing the plaintiff for $3,000.
I am.
$2,960 for defamation, and $40 for lunch money?
Yes.
I got a sandwich here someplace. Anybody? Okay, let's hear what's going on.
Can I go to the monitor to show you what happened?
Yes.
Right here.
Oh, this is a parking lot. And which car are you in?
I'm P, he's D. He's
Okay.
zooming in,
Lies?
he's backing out, he hit me, he parked.
Oh, wow, you just lying. That's a lie.
Okay, so you're saying he went into the parking space
Beside me,
and then he
backed up.
He
Your
backed
Honor,
out?
I just want to add to the record, she's a habitual liar, sir.
How do you know that's how it happened?
I have a police report stating that Kiivis was in fault.
Were you in the car at the time?
I was in the car.
Oh, you were in the white car.
He also got out and said, "Oh, I hit you." I said, "Yes, you hit me."
And did a police officer come?
Yes, sir.
And what did the police officer say?
Kiivis was in fault.
Can I see a copy of the police report?
Here you are, Judge.
Okay. Vehicle 1, that's your vehicle, was backing out of a parking spot. Vehicle 2 was parked. You stated that you cut the wheel hard backing up, and the front of your vehicle made contact with the front of the parked vehicle.
Both cars were damaged in the
There was
accident.
slight damage to both vehicles,
Right.
and no injuries were reported.
There was only her version in the police report.
Why didn't you give your version?
I actually went inside the warehouse to let them know it was an accident.
He had a chance to go get the police report, also like I did. He had 3 days.
But you did have a chance, she says, within 3 days to get a police report, and you didn't do that.
I didn't. It was minor damage to my vehicle.
I Googled and put in his VIN number, stating he didn't even have any insurance at the time.
You can go to the
Thank you, sir.
board now.
So I was pulling in, I was listening to my music, Nipsey Hussle. So as I'm pulling
you
in,
were- Okay,
pulling in,
that's, wait, that's 2 points. No, I'm teasing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
So,
you're back.
she was parked so close to the line that I couldn't get out. And as I'm backing out, she hits my car. She pulls forward and hits my car.
Here you come,
Yeah, I'm pulling
listening
in.
to the music. I
He's
hear it.
lying.
Yeah, I'm pulling in,
Now you're pulling in.
and I open my door, and I can't open my door. So as I bag out, she pulls forward and hits my car.
If you're doing this and then here we go, you're pulling in,
Yes, sir.
and now you decide to back out. Okay, stop. The first question is, why are you backing into this?
Well, I opened my door and seen I couldn't get out. I'm a big guy.
At this point, she would, seeing that you're here, obviously, she just decided to go in and
could've
hit you?
been- We was actually both running a little late.
He's
So-
lying. He hit my car. I'm never late.
Where was the damage on the individual cars?
My car was damaged a little bit right here, and I believe she had like a scratch right there.
I have pictures of the dent.
Okay, let's take a
Right
look.
there.
That's your car?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that is, okay.
Your Honor, that dent wasn't there.
Okay, and where is the picture, where's the dent on the red car?
It was just a scratch. I actually could wipe the paint off of my car. And Your Honor, she's been telling her coworkers And she has a lot of family at the job.
Lies.
So you do have a lot of family at the
Lies.
job. Her cousins, her mom,
Lies.
all them people work there. So she's.
Your mother doesn't work there?
No, sir.
Well, she has cousins and boyfriend, brother-in-law, all those people. She's spreading rumors about I hit her car
Lies.
when she actually hit my car. And I couldn't
Lies.
give my statement to the police officer because when I came back out, I did give her my license and insurance, and I asked for her information,
Uninsured
but
since
she would
March
not give it to
28th.
me. March,
You
I have
what?
insurance.
He had been uninsured since March 28th.
I have
called
insurance, Your Honor.
to see if I could get my car fixed through his insurance company.
I just
He
gave,
been
she would not give me
uninsured.
her information,
His
so I gave her a
insurance lapsed.
false.
Okay, you haven't been insured since March 28th?
I did have insurance at the time. I was
No.
covered by my parents.
I tried
I just
to get it
gave
fixed
her
through
an
my
expired car
insurance
because
company.
she would not give me her information.
So your countersuit is
I am.
based on defamation?
Right, because she's going around telling coworkers that and her family, and they are harassing me. I can't even go into the break room and get a soda.
Lies.
They like, oh, why,
I
how you
harassed
going to
you.
afford that? She
Okay.
came to we work in two
All right.
different cells, and she
I
comes into
harassed
my
him
cell
for a whole
Okay.
talking
straight-
loud. I'm like, look, you can't do this right here.
A car accident in a parking lot at a place of work, people are going to say things about each other. That's not enough to support a defamation. What about this $40 for lunch?
$5. I offered him to give him them $5 back. He didn't take them.
They came to me talking about, well, can you help us get some lunch and we'll pay you back when we get paid on Friday. So this happened once, they never paid me back.
We get paid on
They come
Thursdays.
again. Well,
I offered it back. He wouldn't take it.
how many times did I offer?
Once.
Did you come to me about lunch?
Once, because I don't even
Once.
see you like that.
I count like 4 times, Your Honor.
We work in different departments. I barely
do.
see you.
You stop me as I go to the bathroom.
Yeah, to pay me my money for my car.
See, you see, Your Honor.
All right. Based on where the dent is on her car and the fact that you were backing up and she was going to be going forward, and there was no benefit to her to start moving and hitting a car, which she obviously could see was in front of her because your car is red.
Right.
In backing up, you accidentally hit her car. For the defendant countersuing, there is no defamation, but you know what? I'm going to say that you get $40 for lunch money. Just so I can go through life saying, when I was a judge, I gave a guy $40 to be paid back for lunch money. For the plaintiff,
You're getting it wrong,
$1,778. For the defendant in the countersuit, $40 for lunch money.
He's a bag of lies.
I don't agree with the judge ruling, but I'm glad that I did get my lunch money back.
Thanks for watching. Now please approach the bench. The way I look at it, you have 2 options here. Option A, watch more Judge Jerry. Option B, watch more Jerry Springer. The choice is yours. Now get out of my courtroom. You have more clips to watch. And don't forget to subscribe.